Welcome back, all you big bass lovers. It's DeMont coming at you again. I guess I didn't cancel my 6 cents box in time, so I got another one. It's been here for a couple of days. I ain't had a chance to really come here and do anything with it. I've been doing so much crap. Building new speaker boxes and stuff for my home theater room is kind of taking a while because I messed it up kind of to begin with and I had to redo it. And that's perfectionist mess. I mean, it's kind of drives me a little crazy sometimes. I also got a little order from Pulse Fish I want to do as well. And mainly because they had a sale. And also you had they're doing like a Ranger giveaway or $100,000, something like that. Just wanted to be part of that, you know. All right, so let's see what we get from 6 cents. Is it just more of the same kind of stuff? We'll find out in a second, won't we? All right, so black bag, yellow ties, green writing. Okay. Let's see here. What we got? First thing is, oh, we got some of the new things. This is the new Strobe 3.3 shaker. This color is live minnow. So, I mean, they're trying to do kind of a backwards look of the jackal. I don't know, it looks pretty cool. Is it hollow or is it full? Let me see if you want. Oh man, that damn rubber smell they got. Very, very strong. Shit. That's like some good smelling salt right there. When you're powerlifting and you need some good smelling salt to get your energy back up or get your mind back straight. I think it has a weird feel to it, but it kind of feels like it's hollow, but kind of feels like it's not. So damn weird. They've always got really good colors. I mean, look at that. Damn, that smell. Ooh. Boy. I'm gonna say this is solid. Just from the feel of it. It don't feel super like hollow on the inside. I really like to get there and try it. Sometimes some of the hollow baits, the hollow baits like these, like a regular type plastic non-TPE, they do a better job of hovering per se. They don't sink super fast. Okay, I have not seen these. These are called the Bounce Worm 3.0. So you've got some new stuff coming. I'm guessing these are kind of a Ned head thing, or actually, these would make a killer. I've told you guys I do a lot of BFS pitching and flipping with like a little 1/16 or 3/32 little bullet head, and this would probably need a number 2 or number 1. That little bulbous tail and like a little thin body on it. Yeah, that would be a really good little pitching bait. Or you could pitch it on a Ned head. Matter of fact, I've got these sitting here because I got them out of my bag because I want some of the yellow ones. I want to see something here. I wish sometimes they didn't do it like this, but they do. They put staples and everything, try to make it stay shut. And even then, sometimes it don't stay shut very good. So here's your little Ned locks. This is 1/15. I think they use a size 1 hook. So yeah, that's a size 1. Let's just see how this looks together. Now, I have noticed when you use non-TPE, this little barb right here that holds it on, in case you guys don't know, tears it. But I do like the Ned locks, especially when you have Elastec type baits. there. It's a really, really, really good. All right, now. Just got myself, yeah, it's gonna try to tear the plastic. Let's try to bring it, nope, tore it right off, like I told you, tore it right off. That little barb right there gets it. But anyway, what I wanted to show you is that, let me try to put it where it go here. So, yeah, there's a type 1, you kind of see where it kind of lines up in the body. It's about perfect for a size 1. But now I tore that one, so that kind of stinks. But anyway, I thought since it was right here, I'll try it. Now, if you do like these little style hooks right here, Owner and VMC makes a very similar. Well, there's a few of them out there that make a very similar style, but I like the Owner one a little bit better, just because the way the bend works. But the Rugby Finesse and the I think it's called the Rugby Finesse, but they have another one as well. No, the Rugby's a little bit different. I can't remember what the other one's called. I know if I go look for it, I'll find it, but I know exactly what I'm looking for. But anyway, all right, so there's that. And then, look at that. The next damn thing is a little dome hook. I could have got this out and showed you. It's a 1/16 with a 2/0 hook. So, but not 2/0, number 2. I keep saying 2/0 like it's, but I guarantee you this is what they made. I don't think they made this to go to strolling, because you can kind of see it's made like a little net head. Even though 6 cents already had a little net head, I guess they try to come something else. And this has it has 3 keeper barbs on it. So that's kind of crazy. What you could do with this right here, let's say, let me get the exact same worm I just took out that I messed up. All right, so let's get this worm out. This one here, is it? This it? Yep. I can see the split in it. I can see the split in it. All right, you can either bite it or you can use a pair of scissors. I like to use a pair of scissors so I can get it really, really, really straight. Trim that little edge. And sometimes I like to do this without even using it yet. But we're gonna see where this little head will come out at. All right. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna thread her on here and see how she does. As you can see, it's got the triple barb keeper on it. I love a Ned. For all you guys who are just getting into tournament angling, if you haven't thrown Ned heads, I would recommend that you get into it. Because when you're having a hard day and you ain't got your limit filled, it can fill your limit really quick. I ain't saying they're the biggest fish in the lake, but coming in with 5 is a lot better than coming in with 0. And especially if you're fishing for Angler of the Year and things of that nature, it's always better to weigh fish in than to not, because it's always better to keep more points going. That's just a bit of information for you. There you go. That actually looks really good. And there's where that number 1 comes out at. So a little bit higher than where the number 2 came out. But this is also not extra wide gap. Extra wide gap is always going to be shorter than a straight shank. But that comes out really nice. Yep. So I like that bulbous tail to it. The only difference is when you use a hook like this versus a hook like that, you're going to get hung up more. Let's set this to the side and we'll come back to it. Where'd oh, there's right here. You can see where I set the damn thing. Next thing. Okay, we get some more Strobe 3.2s. I got some of these from Dick's. Other than have that bad rubber smell, if you use this with the damn, it's one of my favorite little jig heads. That's I cannot think about what it is right off the top of my head right now. I will leave a link to the jig head down below. I know I can go saved in my favorites. I can go right to it and find it, but I'm on the phone right now recording for you guys. But it's the little, I can't remember, but the head works perfect in this. Also, the owner head works pretty good in this as well. It's kind of a shorter body, so you have to be careful what you put in it. So, yeah, that's, my wife's right. It's too much sexy mess for this mess. Then you get some drop shot finesse hooks, which that little strobe bender probably works pretty good on a drop shot too. But I don't think that's what's intended for. Oh, I do like these. I do like that they gave you some ball drop shot lids with round eyes to them. So you can use it for free rigging or for other stuff. You get 6 of them, 1/4 ounce lead, like I said. This has not been a bad bag so far. Then you get some more there, some juggle minnows. This is called Ghost Pro Shad. Now, the juggle minnow is one of my favorite things by 6th Sense. For whatever reason, this don't smell that rubbery. But these little guys right here are some very, very good hover strolling minnows. Now, normally, it all depends. Sometimes I'm using, I need to give that core tackle, the little heart-shaped head, a little better try. I've tried it a couple times. It does okay. It doesn't roll quite the way they think it does. It has a decent action to it, but I'd much rather either use an owner head or with a tiny split ring or a loop knot, or use a Hibouchi, I think what it is, Hibouchi, or just basically make my own, like this guy right here. Put your own hover stroll head in there, and it's good. And then you get a 6th Sense finesse jig, 7/16 ounce. And that color is called Green Pumpkin Orange. Just exactly what it looks like. And then, okay, if you get a Axis Metal 2.0 Black Blue, or Black Magic, I think it's called Black Magic. Yeah, Black Magic. Ain't really a time for that yet, but maybe for some night fishing. Night fishing is about done. It's getting in the fall, starting to get in the fall anyway. Then you get a Krube 3.0. Gravel Crawl is the color, Krube. Never seen this before. What's a Krube? I hope I'm saying that right. I'm pronouncing it how it's, okay. So it is hollow, okay. This is just like a net bait used to make something almost exactly like this. And kind of like the Packer Crawl. NetBait still makes a Packer Crawl, so it's like a hollow tube body. And it's got like a tube appendages on the end. You could probably squeeze a tube head in there if you want to. Or what most people are going to do is they're going to pitch this. I like it. I used to like a lot of the different little things NetBait made like that. They were kind of like a hollow tube bait. All right, so let's recap. So you get the Krube 3.0 in Gravel Crawl. So that's everything in there. You get the Axis 2.0, the Finesse Jig, the Juggle Minnow, the Drop Shot Weights, the Dome Jig Head. So what they've really done is they've tried to copy the Berkley. The Berkley has different colors. The Berkley has a very sharp, really good hook. I didn't even check see how this hook's sharp. Hook's pretty sharp. But I like how the Berkley is more mushroom shaped. This is kind of somewhat mushroom shaped, but not exactly. This kind of reminds me of the old VMC Moonhead. You get the drop shot hooks. You get the Strobe 3.2 minnow. You get the Strobe 3.3 shakers. You get, probably my favorite thing to have in here, is the Bounce Worm. The Bounce Worm 3.0. And it's a 12 pack, so it's pretty decent count. And that's it. Make sure I missed nothing or misplaced nothing. I did not. But I will be giving that a try probably tomorrow. I got through about, decided to upgrade. I've been running the Iconic Blue as my main, it's a 150 volt, 150 amp hour battery for my, my graphs, my cranking, all that kind of stuff. They had a sale for Labor Day, and I got that. I got the 36 volt trolling kit. Came with three 60 amp hour 12 volt batteries, and I also came with the charger to basically charge everything for the Iconic Blues. And I put that in the boat. Main reason why I wanted to go ahead and change that is because after I did 36 volt, and so I had 36 volt, so I had three 31 50 amp hour batteries in there, and it was heavy as hell. And it was really hard to get up on plane. I mean, really hard to move my jack plate up, or move my jack plate down up, take my jack plate down. It was just too much, way too much to try to get up on plane. Oh, I forgot to show you. This didn't come in this pack. This is something I got from Dick's. This is the little crappy strobe 2.1. So I think these are gonna be really good too. But anyway, so I'm hoping now that I've lightened the back up some, the back, and I'm a 300-pound man, makes it kind of hard going up on plane on an older boat. But things I gotta do if I can't get a new boat right now, I guess. I gotta live with the old. So with this, the Pulse Fish, it came with free gifts. So this was one of the free gifts. So I guess you got the pliers. I guess I didn't realize, well, okay, I remember there was one of them was free, one of the pliers, each had different levels for a free gift. I'll look at the little paper here in a minute, but let's take a look at the pliers here. Got a silica gel pack that I don't really want to come out with it. Okay, it's got a little lanyard to it. So it's got some nice little, so that's some good little ring pliers. It's got some cutters, crimper. They're aluminum supposedly. I'm hoping these are good. I've gotten a pair of, I've had about 4 or 5 pairs of aluminum pliers like this. And the bad thing is when you're trying to grab that hook and you're trying to push it out, if you squeeze too hard with this shit, it'll bend and it won't be worth a shit. So I'm hoping these are better than the other ones I've tried. Other ones I've tried have really kind of let me the fuck down. That's just being honest, as they have. Or the cutter messes up on them because it's not great. This seems to be pretty good. I like the feel in hand. I like the hidden spring system inside there. Even like the little lanyard and the little case. And it's actually pretty good that I got 2, because that's if they're good. If they're bad, it's kind of bad that I got 2, because now I got 2 pieces of crap. But I'm hoping they're good. We'll keep our fingers crossed, everything's good. Okay, so next thing here. So I wanted to see, okay, so we got, this is another free gift down here. I'll show you this as well. Let me just get everything out. So I can throw this stuff away in another box. All right. So this is one of the free gifts. It's called Live Well Treatment. So I'm guessing it's kind of like G-Juice. It's kind of a small bottle, but it's a free gift. Free's free. All right, so let me see here. What was free here? Well Guard Premium Treatment, 100% off. Pulse Fish Lures UV Protecting Fishing Gloves, 100% off. So these are here. And I like these. I've showed these on the other video. They fit basically just like the Fish Monkeys fit me. Unless they sent me a different size. So I didn't get to pick this size. We'll find out in a second. Pulse Fish Lures Custom Split Ring Pliers, 100% off, 2 of 2. So they give you 2 pliers. So I guess I got 2 pairs of pliers for free. So that's what it says here. The things I paid for were, because I want to try them out. They're made of resin. It's their Pulse Fish Swimmer. They have tails and stuff for them. They look a little rougher when you see them in person, but that's typical of resin baits. Resin baits always they don't look as perfected as ABS. You guys, you have to understand, if you're looking at baits and things, the resin baits always look a little bit rougher. You can ask anybody who'll tell you that. And especially these are kind of their newer ones, so they're kind of brand new to them. But they do sell replacement tails. I don't know how you're supposed to put the fucking thing in there, but is it screwed on? Oh, it's screwed on, okay. So I guess it's screwed on. That's what I'm guessing right now. I don't feel like taking it off. But it has like the body style of a swimmer, an S-swimmer. It has kind of a pretty good joint, so I'm guessing maybe if I don't drop it. All right, so that's in bone, and this is in gizzard. So I got these. These are not the cheapest thing in the world, but for a good resin swim bait, which I gotta find out if it's a good resin swim bait. I guess I can always take it out to the pool and see how it swims. I also got some of these guys here. Pulse Fish Jig Trailer. They're called Smoky trailers. There's 6 to a pack. Some of the colors are not very uniform. Look at the colors in there. This one's very light, and this one's kind of dark. That one's kind of a clear belly, and that one's kind of not. This pack here, the color is pretty uniform. This pack here is kind of like the first pack. Some of the colors are not very uniform. Pulse Fish Plastic Trailer Smoky. Okay, this color is supposed to be called Smoky, which I figured it was kind of like the Zoom flute called Plastic Smoky, but I was kind of curious as to. So it is made just like a Zoom fluke. It's solid on the bottom. It'd probably be a good strolling style bait or a good something kind of bait. But okay, let's find out about these gloves. Let's see if they fit my big ass mitt. I did leave a note to send me extra large gloves. It's never a good sign when my hand's wider than the glove itself, like the actual footprint of the glove. Like I'm holding both sides flat and my hand's wider. It does say large. So let's find out. Okay. It's a little tight going in, but once I got it on, it's actually not bad. And you guys, unless you want to have like, I'll show you real fast. See like my aging spots here, 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 here. Wear sunscreen, cover your shit. I wear sunscreen now, but I didn't when I wasn't the best about putting sunscreen on, because I've always had really kind of dark skin, so it's never really phased me a whole lot. I would just get darker and darker, and then when I got to about 47, 48, somewhere in there, I started getting age spots, and my wife's like, she thought it was cancer. They told me it was age spots, usually from sun, that kind of stuff. One thing I could probably tell about these fishing gloves already is that by them being so tight, me putting them on to begin with, is they're probably going to end up tearing. But they're free. And I still have plenty. I got like 6 pairs of those fish monkeys. They feel almost exactly the same. They have like that, kind of like that seal bottom to them. This part right here. Spread them open. You can see the mess stretching. And it's all right. It's all good in the hood. But they feel nice. But I like, in the summertime, I wear ones like these. In the wintertime, I wear ones I can pull the fingers off. Or pull a couple fingers off. Just because, even in the winter when it's sunny, you still got, well, it's cold too. You got to keep your shit still covered. You got to keep your shit protected. Even when I'm getting in the pool, even when I'm getting in the pool, I still put sunscreen on. And I'm trying to get my kids in the habit of doing that too. I mean, even though they're kind of, their skin's like mine, it's kind of, their mom's like Casper the Ghost, and our skin's kind of tan, like this. But I don't want them getting this shit. I mean, I got them on the back of my head. I can't tell how many times I always make sure you have extra hats and shit in your boat too. Because you never know when you're damn going to lose your damn hat. And I've had days when I'm out on the damn water tournament fishing and my hat's gone, I don't have another hat, and I come back with a sunburn around my fucking head like this. Because I've been bald headed since like my early 20s. I started shaving. Once I started losing my hair, I said, fuck this, I'm not going bald gradually, I'm going bald instantly. You ain't gonna watch me get a halo. I still got some hair in through here and stuff, but I'm like missing hair like through here. But anyway, that's another subject. So yeah, going to work the next day when you got like this big red ring around your head like this, that's starting to peel, and it kind of peels off in a big skull cap kind of looking thing. Yeah, it's not good. You want to avoid that. You want to avoid that at all costs. All right, guys. So we did the 6 cents. We did the Pulse fish. I'll link this stuff down below, and I'll make sure I make a note to get. I'm pretty sure it's itchy. I think I'll figure it out for you. I'll get it for you. That jig here. I know it's a Ryugi. It's a Ryugi. I knew it. I knew what it was. A Ryugi. Ryugi. The Ryugi Struvor hold. The Struvor head. I'll use this. Where you see this is a 90 vertical. The other one sets it up horizontal. So it's like this instead of like this. And by sitting like this, it makes it rock easier. I wish. Okay. That's why I forgot these things put off a lot of oil. And I had it sitting here. I'm like, why is this looking so slimy? I remember now. I wish they would make a bigger size of that head, because they'll make a bigger size of that head. That would be the main head that I use on almost everything. But they only make it. I think they make it up to a size 1/0. Is the biggest they make, if I'm not mistaken. But that little Ryugi head, that's the ticket. Anyway, all right, guys. I'm going to hop off here. I got lots of other crap I got to get done. And I got a bunch of stuff I got to sell. I got a new projector. I've got a new receiver new processor coming in. I got new amplifiers. I've been upgrading my home theater room. So I got a bunch of stuff that I got to sell. I got a bunch of fishing stuff I got to sell. I've got some workout equipment I got to sell. I got to start posting stuff and listing stuff and doing some stuff. It's hard to sometimes keep everything up, but I got other video ideas that I want to do for you guys about my favorite rod and reels for different things, my favorite combos for different things. Some things are can transition across both, but I've got certain set things that I like throwing for different things. All right, guys. Till next video, I'll catch you on then. Y'all stay safe. Make sure you got some tight lines. Let me know what you're catching, and catch you on the next one.